All right, so I'm out here in the propagation area today, and I wanted to give a quick update on plants that I propagated. Just to recap, I had some crepe myrtles, I had some forsythia, I had some red twig dogwoods, I had some wagelia, I had some spirea, and I had some hydrangeas and almond bushes. So, and I had some purple heart that I did as well, just the flats that I did. So to look at what I did, these are some dynamite red crepe myrtles, and they're doing really good. The purple hearts and the flats have came up really well. The spirea has started to take root. The hydrangeas, I have different varieties there, but that one right there is a starlight hydrangea, doing really good. Let's see, definitely got root going on there. These are some other crepe myrtles that I got. They are going crazy. They love it in here. So the crepe myrtles are gonna do really well. Just looking at the forsythia, they have started to root as well. Got some nice growth going on there. The red twig dogwood is doing great. I just had to cut those back a little bit. I'll keep doing that until I'm ready to pot these up. Probably next spring, right before things start blooming. And then this is the wagelia. I cut those back as well, but there's probably 100 right there that I'll be potting up next spring as well. So I put a misting system on this, which I did not put a video on, and I'll do that a little bit later, but I have a garden hose running to the misting system. Right here, and it ties into the misting system. And then I have these fittings every foot or so, all around the base of the propagation area. That gives a mist. So this is some forsythia that I propagated last fall, about this time in August, and they have come up really nice. Again, these were sticks that I put in the ground last fall, about a year ago, and this is what they look like now in the pot. So I've cut those back. I need to cut this one back so it bushes out more, but I can even get cuttings from those. So forsythia is very easy to do, but still it's good to see that just learning this, that I'm able to do it, and it's fun to do. These are some wagelias, same thing. I just cut these back in the pots, but they're doing really good. Again, those were just test runs. I've got in the propagation bed I've got over there, I've got over 100 of each of these, so I'll be potting those up coming up next spring, and they'll look just like that next fall, and they'll be ready to sell the next season, hopefully. So this is just kind of the start of my nursery that I'm going to be having. I put some black ground cover down that nurseries use to keep weeds out. That's pretty much what I call it. It's heavy duty, really helps. But I've got over 50 Colorado blue spruce right there. I've got some river birch, and I've got some oak trees growing right here, and then I have some other stuff growing here, but that's the start of it. So hopefully one day these will be big enough I can sell those. Here's some Canadian hemlocks that I'm growing for here on the place. Just letting those root real well in the pots, and then I'll be transplanting those. Now this is hydrangeas that I stuck in flats just probably 6 weeks ago, and I took them out of the flat and potted them in these pots. But this is the hydrangea that I'm going to be selling next spring, if they grow. We'll see what happens. I might have to wait till the next spring and repot them in a bigger pot, but I've got several of those going here just for my testing this fall. So got a little bit of, I've took them out of the, I think they've got a little bit too much water, so I'm gonna let those dry out just a little bit, and they're under the shade of some of this other stuff I have, so I think they'll be fine.